If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game, I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just want to barter his shoulder. My just lost his father. I just want to barter my shoulders.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying. It's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again. Been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These don't wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream. Dog, you just gotta open your eyes.
Alaji, 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 Alaji.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See I pull up with a mask. Protect myself from wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze.
Allergy, 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 allergy.
Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate oh body. Darling if you know up. You cannot get jiggy.
Allergy, 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 allergy.
Jiggy, she wanna jiggy, I give her jiggy, she wanna jiggy, I give her jiggy,
que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
Burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me. A third of me demented. Cemented in pain. Juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends. I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation. I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself. Trying to navigate the rhythms fake. Cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year. And it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body. Lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, as the the story unfurl. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Life it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven. The crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulged, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin. Love, my happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did a till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way, he saw sin in me, pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual, every version of you, how can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I could tell you where I'm going. I could tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven because you
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, and even though neither team's going to be going home after today, Game 5 always has the feel of an elimination game when the series is tied up at 2-2. And maybe it's just as important as one, because being up 3-2 as opposed to down 3-2 makes a huge difference going forward.
Yeah, you don't want to be the team with their backs up against the wall in Game 6. This is a big swing game. First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Brandon Pfaadt. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Trey Turner now singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
And downstairs. That misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
That one missed. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Harper now. That's a little bit low. To the right side, Marte. To first, Harper retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here in the desert. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Aaron Nola.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And a swing and a miss. And one gone. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Ketel Marte. Swinging a foul straight back. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Foul ball. Two out, space is empty. That one close, rule the ball. Ball one. Fouled off to the right. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Real Muto down to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. End of one, and we're still scoreless. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Fought in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Fought back to work. In for a strike, 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. And now it's Alec Bohm. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. 2 down.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
Now batting Max Kepler. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they go quietly there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
We're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Out to short. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Jake.
So digging in, Jake McCarthy. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's outside. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
This one in the air, center field. Marsh moves under it. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Eugenio.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Nola fires. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple and played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up next, Adrian Del Castillo. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And that is out of play. Falk ready to fire now. Fouled off down the right side. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is Bryson Stott. First pitch misses. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 5 of the NLDS. And that's down and away.
2-0.
Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself And one away in the top of the third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Line drive, caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Squirts away a little bit, but no advance. That's ball 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
On the ground, Perdomo slings to first. Schwarber out of the play, and that's the third out. Phillies strand 1, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And a foul ball. That one down the line, and that's just foul. On the ground, right side. Stop. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The shortstop,
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. And there's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
In the air out towards right center. Marsh on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. Struck out swinging his first time. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Inside. And it's 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Castellanos ranges back. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
2 outs, nobody on. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Trey Turner. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And he grounds one to the right side, and that chance handled, and he'll be safe at first.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
First pitch, and he just misses. Check on the runner. Turner back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And that one is downstairs. 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that's outside. Nick Castellanos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Steps on the bag for 1.
The right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Hit in the air, center field. McCarthy gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. That's strike 1. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a base hit up the middle. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Doubled his first time. On the inside corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And now he looks it back to second. Headed towards the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
2 outs. This one high in the air to left center. McCarthy trying to get there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here in the desert, bottom 4, is Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Foul ball there.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one outside, and that's ball 2. And misses inside. Line drive. Makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Gurriel. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Gurriel gets a piece.
One ball, one strike.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Harper makes the play, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake McCarthy. Fly to center his first time. Cut on and lifted in the air. Castellanos settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. All tied 1-1. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Thaw back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
You know, these Phils finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now the batter now, Brandon Marsh. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ripped to first, caught, dives for the bag, got him. Double play. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Has grounded out a couple of times. And takes low for ball 1. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Trey Turner on deck for the Phils. In for a strike, now 3-1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And Schwarber strikes out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate
Third
now.
baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Out to short, Turner. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Adrian Del Castillo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out to center. Marsh moves under it. He makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 5 of the NLDS. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. Score remains tied 1-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Trey Turner. Trying to bunt his way on. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos. Fastball for a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Turner, the runner at second with one away. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Down the line, it's a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1. Castellanos headed for third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down, runner at third. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, Jordan Montgomery.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one the other way, makes the grab, 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler, 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball, that's off the plate.
Two outs and one in scoring position. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Phils get one on this RBI triple. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And that one fouled off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Handles, throws to first. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Marsh snags it on the run. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And our score remains 2-1. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Outside.
Outside.
And now it's even 1-1. Tapped out in front of the plate. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Next to hit, Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Grounded to third, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. First and second, no outs. Marsh getting ready to hit.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jordan Montgomery won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Nelson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Just missed.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. Swing and a foul out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the late stages of Game 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 3.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a chopper. Suarez whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Chase Field. And now it's Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss, strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Strom up and throwing. Alvarado getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Swung on, popped up left side. Nola settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
Matt Strom gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now, Jake McCarthy, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Just missed.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Way out front for strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
On the ground, could be two. Stop to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Eugenio Suarez now at the plate.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And that is out of play.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. In there at the knees. 0-2.
0-2 the count.
This to center field. Marsh running hard. Nice grab on the run. And that is the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. And they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Harper.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Nelson in his 3rd season, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Nelson back to work.
Ball 1.
And downstairs. And that one a little below the knees. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, Suarez throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Alec Bohm.
So 2 down now, and here is Alec Bohm. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Adrian Del Castillo.
Del Castillo.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Shortstop, Tim Aldo.
One down. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Trying to hold a one-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We go to the 9th. Now, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
First pitch just misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that's through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Three-two on the way. Back up the... Oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
JT.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And now it is JT Realmuto. And that one is inside ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets under it and pops it up. Perdomo settles under this one. Corrals it. And there's one down.
The batter number 5, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Now here is Bryson Stott. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
And there's a foul ball. Double play ball to second. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
To third, Suarez. Slings it across, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Not close with that one, and that's ball one. And a base hit on a line. And that puts the tying run on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Marte swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. On the ground to second, might be two. Over to Turner for one. On to first, double play.
Well, it's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. Now up next for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the late stages of Game 5. Swings through that.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
This could end it. Foul ball still 0-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Real Muto collects, fires to first, got him, and that's a wild way to end a game in the postseason. A drop third strike and a 2-3 putout.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose, and nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.